This is the Inner Circle Podcast.
Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of the Inner Circle Podcast. We are so excited to be back in the recording studio. And, last episode was really fun, just a little introductory episode. We had a couple problems with recording, but we are back. The setup is better than ever.
Yes, we are sorry about the sound.
If you watched all the way through,
you're a real
we
one,
applaud
and
you.
we thank you.
It was
so
hard to
much.
listen to.
It was hard to edit. I was with Henry because he's our editor on staff, and I was with Henry, and it was a lot of the same clips over and over again. He's weeping as we speak, and But today we're just gonna get into some of our backgrounds, our origin stories, if you will, and we're just gonna have, hopefully a fun time. This is gonna be a longer episode than the first episode. We know that's 15 minutes long, but this one's gonna be about 40 to 50. And it's going to really be the start of the longer episodes and the start of the longer format. So, I mean, Henry, if you want to get started.
We'll talk about, more about, the Bible in other episodes, but right now we're just kind of
getting the basics.
Setting up
Firm foundation.
who we are and,
how we found Jesus.
And so, we're going to talk about our origins, and, I'll start and just kind of, lay the base work of where me and Henry met. We've known each other for a very long time, since we were very young children. And so, and how that got started was, we talked about how last time we go to Christ Temple Church in West Virginia, and we met in the children's ministry called Our Kids. It was very surreal to think about it. If you think about it now, just the way that the whole program was set up, the way that they did things.
You can never top the aura.
You could never
the
top
Xbox.
it. The Xboxes.
The air hockey.
the
the
gaming
archive store in
setup.
the back of the archive.
Yes. And so to give context as to what we're talking about, the way the room was set up, it was a fairly large room, probably twice the size of the room we're sitting in now, maybe 3 times the size. And it was set up to where there was a cafe built in to the room. And so when you were about to go into the cafe...
Sorry, Jake. Can you make sure the Movo logo is facing you?
On the mic.
On the mic. You have to lift it up. No, it wasn't. That's why you're so quiet.
And so the way that it was set up was, the cafe obviously was built in to the whole archive as a whole, and beside it was a small TV. There was 2 small TVs, and there was one on either side, and they were
ceiling lights with the
yes,
with the buildings,
the ceiling
and the
lights.
Clouds. And
so they had Xboxes, and we would play the trial games, and that's just one of the core memories, because there was a lot of core memories at Our Kids. And like you said, there was air hockey. There was a whole section in the corner of the room that was dedicated to, arcade games like, shooting basketball, air hockey. I'm a 3-time defending champion. And the air hockey table. At the air hockey table. 3-time defending champion. Won it 3 years in a row, 2015, 16, and 17. He's still pressed about it. It's okay.
No, that just didn't happen.
I promise it did.
It didn't.
I was there.
Because we owned the table. It didn't happen.
I mean, we were both there, but
Anyway,
and you won some of the regional tournaments.
Get out. I won championships.
Okay, wait.
You might have won one championship.
Does this really matter?
It does.
Yes.
It matters very much, because I feel like you probably won one championship, maybe 2.
Just one.
And so, after that corner of the room, they gave out a currency. It was like dollars, but they called them arcles. And they were exchanged for toys and when we got later
Inflated
on.
prices.
Oh yeah,
you
hey
could
guys,
not
I forgot
reach.
to tell you. I was talking to Andrew today. And he said he did the math on the arcles, and 100 arcles equals $10.
Wow, my theory was wrong. I always thought
We
it was
even call those just
like what?
like the letters for articles, like USD. What would be the USD for?
CTS, Christ Temple dollars.
Christ Temple
Currency. Service
CTC,
currency.
Christ Temple currency.
CTC. So yeah, we had arcles, and they were exchanged for toys, sometimes snacks, sometimes things that little kids want.
He's yapping. But we were in that ministry. We met each other in that ministry. Then COVID happened. Then we didn't go to church.
That was,
obviously.
That was like 7 years that you just skipped over. We didn't even talk
Yeah,
about.
but you were going into like intense detail. Like, you went
Yeah,
into like
Air
In the
hockey
corner of the room was a small
Well,
box.
I'm setting the stage because to tell any further stories, they would have to watch this episode. To tell any our kids' stories.
But yeah, COVID happened. That was the time when we moved up to Bridges. I was one of the first ones up there.
Yeah.
When nobody was there.
Bridges is the middle school ministry.
We still go. But yeah,
And Jake came because he was one of those kids that just never. He was scared.
I was scared because
scared to
I
move
had
up.
I had a nice family.
Scared to move out of his comfort zone.
But oh Jesus, and I was scared, but I did eventually come up, and it's been life changing. These past 4 years have been really good, and it's been a really good
And
atmosphere.
then the twins came.
And then the twins came into the picture,
The
and
twins.
we'll let them tell that story because it's a very interesting one.
So yeah, me and Cruz grew up in Boone County. I'll just tell my personal side, and then you can tell yours. We grew up in Boone County, like way down in the mountains, and we lived right next to our grandparents like our whole life, so we were really close with them.
Also, pause. Sorry, Carter. We're gonna play a game of chess while this is happening.
Yeah.
Just kind of whenever we
Just all
want.
of
Just
us
make a
just, like,
move.
take turns.
Whenever
I'm
we
gonna go
have time.
pawn e4.
I'm gonna go potty.
I'm gonna go.
Okay, go.
But yeah,
ahead,
y'all
Carter.
keep going.
But yeah, our family had a church. They started a church and a school. We were
very close to like not just our grandparents and first cousins. Like our entire family is from Boone County.
Yeah, all of them.
They have a lot of people in Boone County. Just a quick side story.
And we're related to most of them. Like no.
Yeah,
joke.
just a quick side story. We were there to see them play basketball the other day, and their whole family is a part of the basketball organization.
No, our family had a church, and then they started a school. So we were really close with them, and we're still going to that school right now. But it's a private school, Christian Faith Academy. It's really great. But
Shout out C.
Shout out.
F.
CFA,
A.
same initials as Chick-fil-A, but
That's
We've actually been
holy.
sponsored by Chick-fil-A. Our
What?
school, yes, they
When?
brought the van, the Chick-fil-A
Wait,
trucks
what's
to our
the Chick-fil-A
for our-
guy's name?
for our schools
Evan.
several times. Like they
Evan K.
sponsored us.
But anyway, so there was I got exposed to a lot, and I'm just like,
Wait,
thought-
you can't do that. Never mind. I thought that was the Queen. Sorry.
No.
kind of like lost my way, you know. But then there was Boone County Revival.
really good stuff
Their
there.
revival. Nick Walker came to a little church in Boone County. 6-week revival was supposed to go 3 nights. Really great. Our whole family got rebaptized and stuff. It was really great. But then
That's how revival starts. It's a family effort.
You can tell now if you want.
I'll go from there.
Like
So-
how you got to Christ Temple?
Yeah, like
eventually?
basically the like like after that we just started going around to different churches with
We're all gonna get headphones. All right. I'm not gonna be doing this all the time.
with Nick Walker. We started going around to different churches, and my big brother works for his ministry.
Technical difficulties here, folks.
Sorry. Okay.
There we
Yeah,
go.
that's better. Okay.
That's why.
But yeah, and we eventually got to Christ Temple Church. Still didn't meet these guys for a long time though.
I know it was a very long
But
time.
right about then, like the first month of the revival, our parents split up and eventually got divorced, and we ended up moving here to Huntington for this church. And then we came to our first year of camp.
That's when we met them. We just didn't really know them till
Yeah, they didn't know us till after the first camp.
Probably
they went
winter
to.
Was
jam.
that the year you were on my team?
Yeah,
because
the
they were on
the
my
Maverick
team.
year, and then we went into winter jam.
They were all in Maverick.
No, they weren't in Maverick.
No,
it was just me and
the
you.
year-
And I think
our first year we were in your group. We were patience. It was the fruits of the spirit. Were the teams.
oh,
I
that was
don't
that, that was the,
remember
that was
that
the year
year.
I was purple.
Gentry Porter was our.
Oh.
Yes,
I remember Gentry.
Gentry.
What a guy, Gentry Porter.
Shout out Gentry.
Shout out.
Anyway, he was still the best leader I've had in a group so far. But anyway,
Wow.
besides Sandy, our most recent.
Sandy's a good leader.
Anyway, but yeah, we went to the camp, and then Henry. We kind of knew Henry and Jake, but we didn't really. We knew Jake as literally Papa Luke was his.
That
name.
was my title for a long time.
His, and we literally thought his name was Luke. Like we did not know him that well.
That's wild.
But then Henry invited us to Winter Jam, and it was me, Henry, Carter, Jake, and a few of our other friends. Like who else was there? Emily,
Carly Taylor.
Carly Taylor.
Shout out
Carly, if you're watching this, please come back.
Come back.
Please.
Where
to the
have you
church.
been?
Where have you been, Carly?
Where's Joseph?
I'm weeping.
Where's Joseph?
We
at?
want to see Joseph again, please.
But
Anyway.
don't hurt us.
Anyway, so yeah, we went to Winter Jam, and then actually, I think maybe a week or two later, Henry invited us to stay the night with just us, like Jake.
Winter Jam was wild. Winter Jam was where it all.
Love Winter Jam.
Jake, me, Carter, and Henry stayed the night, and Henry has this little shed behind his house that we stayed in. It was so fun.
Wild.
It was still one of the
it was
best
super
nights
fun.
ever. And then
It was like 3 square feet both ways.
And then Henry can take the rest of the story.
Wow.
That's like it.
Yeah, I mean, basically,
that's how
Oh.
it started. But like,
Well, also we had Chessman.
Chessman,
me, you,
Shout out Kaylin
Kaylin.
Blackwell.
Shout out Kaylin. We love you, Kaylin.
and a guy named
And
Andrew.
then-
You will be on here eventually.
Shout out Andrew.
Oh, freaking Andrew. He's not active. He was never active in the
He's
chat.
been active
Andrew
a couple
Damer?
times.
Yeah.
He was the fourth
Love you,
I
chess
bet
man.
you didn't even know he was in there because he's never active.
That's
I-
so
I
much
did not know
allure,
that.
though.
I
The
did not
fact
know
that he
that.
was in there.
I did not know that.
But yeah, the chessmen was a group of guys. We met at that camp, the Patience Camp, or the Fruits
It
of the
was
Spirit
formed on
camp.
Promotion Sunday
Yes.
when we brought that chessboard out there. It was like,
Yes,
hey,
that was the day that chessmen became. That is why we're playing.
Which
chess
birth?
By the way,
now.
chess
The
is
inner circle.
chess is like insanely like our favorite game. Just
and
wanna put that
Risk.
out there.
Chess
I
and
bring a
Risk.
chessboard everywhere.
Chess and Risk, top 2 games. All
Literally,
time.
he literally brings it anywhere. Like on vacation, if we
He's
go
got
on
a
like
small
I
board.
brought,
like one
I brought the
like-
chessboard to their basketball game.
he brought the
Crazy.
In the car.
chessboard to Africa.
I got to turn.
He
this
bought
on.
one in Africa.
Oh yeah, I did.
He brought one and bought one in Africa.
He left with 2.
I don't know what to move.
But yeah, and so
Cruz
he's
is lost.
he's not doing great in the chess game we're playing right now. But to continue on about what we're talking about, I mean, just the way that we've developed, because I don't know if we included this in last episode, but Henry used to wear suits to church.
Seriously?
Uh,
Me
I did
too,
I did
bro.
too.
Oh, I could put a picture of me up there.
Yeah,
I used
Me
to have
too.
They're
sermons.
looking at a picture of me in a suit right now.
I used to be.
And you,
put-
and you too.
I was the
And
kindergarten
us,
pastor.
and us. I'll give you the pictures.
And Carter and Chris.
And there they are.
There we are.
Like, you can go to my mom's Facebook and find me as a kindergartner having sermons.
that something you want to put out there on there?
No, I don't. But
no, I want
It's
that.
everywhere
I
else.
want to see that.
I talked about Saul.
Is that still your
Yes, it is. And so, we just kind of have been, vibing for the past couple years. And it's been really
Been
fun
great.
hanging out with these guys, and it's been a really good time.
About
And
to go to
so-
Winter Jam.
Are we?
Warrior
I'm not.
Fest. Warrior Fest.
Warrior Fest. Not
I meant
Jam.
Warrior Fest. Sorry,
Warrior Fest
not
is what
Winter
he
Jam.
meant.
Warrior Fest. Warrior Fest.
Yeah, I moved this up here so we can get the rundown.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to Warrior Fest here soon, and I know we talked a little bit about Nick Walker earlier. He's gonna be there, as well as one of our favorite worship directors, Eddie James.
James.
Shout out.
Shout out Eddie. If we could ever get Eddie on the podcast,
Bro, if
Oh.
we get Eddie on the pod,
Eddie
gotta
and James and my mom
That's all Anthony mentioned.
stop.
no, not like that.
Stop.
I was just saying they're friends. Eddie, James, and my mom are friends. They texted like,
Nobody's gonna believe that. Can we cut that?
yeah, we can cut that. Just cut it.
Okay, we're gonna cut it.
Don't.
but yeah, and so Warrior Fest is going to be a really fun time. It's going to be in a place called Cleveland, Tennessee. If you've never heard where that is, don't be discouraged
Cleveland, Tennessee.
because me neither.
Everybody's heard of Cleveland.
Jake hasn't.
Have you ever heard of the state of West?
Yeah. Well, it's okay.
Is it our turn?
As
No,
a
it's their turn. They're cooked.
as a church,
You go.
we've been able to move,
I want a ding dong.
and so
Wait. Let him come back. Let him get up. Let him get up.
Let him get
I had to let her-
That was devious.
This
Oh,
is the Instagram reel.
Instagram reel.
We should have one. For
I'd
every
weep.
episode.
Yeah, so if you don't know about our Instagram yet, let me pull it up here. We made an Instagram, and we're gonna be posting, reels and just bloopers. I think we already have posted some. One. And if
I
you haven't
smashed
seen,
my
I smashed
finger,
my
Lord.
finger, Lord. It's inner_circle pod.
15 people sent that to
So-
somebody. Who?
If you wanna,
If you sent that to somebody, DM us. Tell us who you sent that to.
yeah,
Your
tell us.
grandma.
Hey, we're at 50 followers.
mom?
Once we get to 100 followers,
Wait, we're 50?
50.
Dang.
Yeah, that's wild.
Those
Yeah.
are just our friends.
We follow us, Sarah, Christ Temple Bridges IO. That's
yeah,
it.
yes.
That's crazy.
And so we were talking off the pod, and we were just thinking like some of the old memories we have, and one of the more funny ones had to be Henry's birthday party.
Bro floated
Oh my
in.
gosh, Henry's birthday trip was in
Such a flow, Jake.
You gotta make a move. Do you remember whenever we played chess on Henry's birthday trip?
Bro, you chess all the time.
All right, I'm gonna go Queenside Castle.
Bro's terrible.
The queen is open. I mean the king. The king is open. If you don't get mate in 3, I'm gonna cry.
Who is
We need a castle.
No, we don't need a
No, you
castle.
don't need a castle.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, how are we gonna flow, guys?
Right now we're flowing through this chess game. We're still recording. It's fine. All right, you ready to flow? Let's flow. All right.
Such a flow.
You have no right.
Flowing to worship right now. Hit the stronger than death. Hit it. Stronger than death.
Dub.
That was beautiful.
One more time, I'll get the harmony this time.
All right.
Stronger than death.
Harder. Like he does in the video. Do you not want me to do that?
Again, 3, 2. Stronger than death.
Somebody was off. Somebody was off.
You were off.
What? Okay. My
It's
bad.
nowhere in the Bible does it say there's 5 generals in hell.
Nowhere does there say it's not.
What?
I'm getting put on the Instagram so long. We did play chess though on Henry's birthday trip. We played so much chess that trip that I don't think I ever can come back from that amount of chess playing.
Your chess career ended at our kids' camp.
It did not end
when
there.
you blundered
I
his
did.
Aunt Passant game. If you don't know what that is, look it up.
Okay, let's talk about the birthday trip because
Yeah, I mean, now that we're on the topic, I mean, there was so much that happened that trip, not just the chess, all right? And so, you know,
Topgolf.
We went to Topgolf because this was for Henry's
Also,
birthday.
we have to get into golf. We all have to.
We do. We have to get into golf.
An episode on the course.
Oh,
No, that has to happen.
9 holes on the course with the boys.
With Matt.
on the course.
We can go
with
with Matt.
With Matt.
Yes, with Matt. But yeah, I mean, we went up to Cincinnati for Henry's birthday trip in December, and it was wild
Check.
because it was cold the whole time, and we went to Topgolf, as you do. And
As you do.
it was.
Why don't we go to IKEA?
We should have went to
We
IKEA
should've
because
went to
on
IKEA.
the trip with me,
IKEA's-
the trip we just took, me and Henry, we went to go see Hovey. We went to IKEA, and it was.
We talked about that trip last episode, and we're back.
We're back. We're back from that trip.
Colby concert was fire.
The Hovey concert was like heaven on earth. It was.
was
so
that your
good.
birthday trip or was your birthday trip Disney?
No, that was my Christmas trip.
So this is your birthday trip?
What is my birthday trip?
The whole trip.
No, that's the.
Oh, that's your Christmas present.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But yeah, the Hovey trip.
When is your birthday?
Was November
Oh, okay. I did
November
not know.
5th.
6th.
Sorry, you were gone on your birthday, so I just did not
6th,
get it.
you're right. I will never forget
Can we take
that
a moment on the pod to just remember this day?
What?
November 5th is not my birthday. November
I know
6th
it. It's November 6th.
is my birthday.
Next
We will have to cut that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
November 6th, that's your birthday. Yay! Every
It
time.
literally felt like a month.
Every time that I desperately needed you, you were gone.
Every tribe, every nation, and tongue will bow.
Reputation.
And we were there. I can't pretend to be you anymore, Jake. I just can't get it right.
What? What do you even mean by that?
Our position is cheeks.
That's okay.
Okay, wait. All right. Henry's birthday trip. Let's go.
But yeah, so after before we went to Topgolf, we went to a mall down there, and
Oh my gosh.
in that mall, man, some memories were made.
It's like the bougiest mall.
I've been to Easton so many times in the past 8 months.
Bro's been to Easton. This wasn't Easton where we went, but yeah, you've been to Easton a lot.
What?
We went.
Where'd we go?
The Cincinnati trip, we did not go to Easton. Easton's not in
I
Cincinnati.
thought we went to Columbus.
We did.
We did not.
Yes, we did.
No,
It
we
was
didn't
Columbus.
because we went to the Top Golf where Duluth was.
Yes, we did
Not
not.
next to IKEA. You're right. I'm sorry.
Yes, it's okay. We did go to Cincinnati though,
What is happening?
and so
Duluth. Remember when we went to Duluth?
Yeah.
And we got underwear, matching
Yeah,
underwear.
We got me and Henry have matching underwear.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and so when we were in that mall, like there was all the stores, all the Gucci's, the Louis Vuitton.
We gotta talk about the Rolex. Cruz, talk about Rolex.
The band.
Okay, so we walked into Rolex, and it's a crazy store. It was what store was it connected to? It was
Definitely the
connected to another
bougiest store any of us have
Rolex
ever
was
been
right
in.
across from Louis.
Louis,
And
yes.
No,
it was
Gucci.
empty.
It was
Gucci and Louis.
it was
Gucci and
across-
Louis were beside each
It
other.
didn't even seem like a
No,
store.
no.
Like there wasn't even anything to buy.
Louis was like next to Rolex, but it was far away.
Yes.
But like right around the corner. But across from this doesn't matter. But so we walked into Rolex, and it's the smallest store I've ever been in my life. And there was a back room.
No, it was pretty massive. That was so good.
Wow.
Okay, so we walked in, and there's a back room with a white couch and a green couch, or a green chair. It was a green chair and a white futon. And so I sat down in the green
Futon.
chair.
Isn't that a bed couch?
That is a bed couch.
That was
It
not a
looked
bed
like
couch in
futon.
Rolex.
Sorry, it looked like a futon.
It was a leather seat.
What other? Whatever.
It was suede.
So I sit down, and we're just sitting there in silence because we're afraid anything that we'll do will get kicked out.
yeah,
Because
but there was no attendance.
there was no workers.
There was nobody there.
We were
They were all
afraid that
selling watches in the back.
we were afraid that if we were too loud at some sort of
Yeah, we looked in the back.
There was a room with just a table.
And there was a window too. You could see through the window.
Yes.
yes,
To make-
and so
to make business
we were afraid
transactions?
if we talked too loud or something, an alarm would go off of some sort. Like you've been caught or something.
Poor people here. Get them out.
And so we were just sitting there in silence, and then I let the biggest fart in a Rolex.
On the
You
pure
shark.
white.
And it's labeled as one of the like
Top
crazy
aura moments.
top aura moments of our
1.4
friendship.
Moments him sharding.
Farting in a Rolex. Can't get much better than
Speaking of
What did you
sharding,
just take?
that. Speaking of
I took
sharding,
the-
yes, tell it.
the
Tell
night.
it, please.
I
Wait,
took
wait,
the
wait,
night that
later.
was right there.
So but we walked in and there was the Gucci and then the Rolex and stuff, and we were too scared. Once we walked in, we were too scared to go into Gucci. Like none of us
Yeah,
would.
we
we skipped Gucci.
I went in.
went in Gucci, but when we were leaving,
Yes, we finally built up the courage to
the
go
Louis
into Gucci.
fragrances.
We literally just looked at the bill.
Louis Vuitton, like I'm not trying to hail on Louis Vuitton, but Louis Vuitton fragrances, there's like two that smell good out of
Do
the
you remember
90s.
whenever we
Urine.
looked at colognes?
Duru.
Mode.
when we looked at colognes for like
Oh
an
my
hour.
gosh, was that in Macy's?
When?
Your birthday.
Oh yeah, we smelled like
so
every
fun.
cologne. I
Was
was
that
nose
in
blind.
My nose still hurts. Like my nose hairs are burned.
Does your hoodie pocket still smell?
I got a
My hoodie
headache
pocket
from that.
still smells. I put all the cologne samples in a pocket of my hoodie, and now it smells like every cologne in the Macy's.
smell like Duru.
It did not smell like Duro. In fact, it smelled pretty good. You know, his love is stronger than death. But
Sorry.
And that's where we cut it. Sorry, we're cutting that part. I was sorry.
funny moment.
If they say it, just ignore it, and then just don't cut it.
Go, make a move. Impressed.
But yeah, when we were on the trip, it was like because
What
we
did
had
we
went.
get to eat? Was it Cane's?
We didn't eat
In the
Cane's.
mall. No, in the mall.
Because Henry ate Chipotle.
Yeah, I got
It was
Chipotle.
No, I got Sbarro.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It was one of the
God,
biggest food
you-
courts
You
ever.
would have died if you would have ate Chipotle.
Sure. No, I wouldn't have died. I just didn't know there was
Check,
Chipotle there.
Or you didn't want to go near the Chinese place right next to it.
Yeah. That was the issue.
You could have taken it with your bishop. That's why I was so mad when I made that move.
Oh, I do not look at the chessboard when I play. His love is stronger than death, guys.
Stronger.
And I hope you learn that as you watch this show. I hope you learn that his love is stronger.
We
than
will
death.
have more, like, we'll have a Bible segment in every
We
episode.
will.
We
Yeah,
just
We're
haven't
trying
gotten the
to
segments
Get
together.
you acquainted.
get you to know us. You know. 'cause
Next episode, we'll
We'll
have
you.
segments.
Hey, let it just DM us, comment.
DM us
you
on
know,
Instagram. Talk
Please
to
comment.
us.
Comment.
We want to see what you have to say.
Yeah, we want to get to know you just as
Even
much
if
as
you
you
And
can.
if it's rude,
Yeah.
don't
it's
say
rude,
it.
If it's rude, it's
I don't
okay.
want no DMs in here.
Can I get this camera right here?
Give me this camera.
I do not want to see any of them DMs.
I'm gonna drop it right here on the pod.
Right
Can
here.
I cry, B?
Can I grab it?
You're on the
We on
B-side.
the- we on the B-side.
Krabby.
You can cry. It's okay. Bro starts weeping.
Is that what he calls his wife? Is that what you guys?
No, he calls everybody who was on a podcast B.
He does. He does. That's how he addresses
stronger
people
than
on a
death.
pod. He's
We should
so
just call
That,
each other B.
that video of him baptizing that guy on the podcast.
That was such
that
a
was
good video. If
powerful.
you haven't seen
That
the
was so
video,
cool.
Pastor Philip Anthony Mitchell was on a podcast with this man, and the man wanted to get baptized mid-podcast, and they did it in the morning. Very good video. I highly recommend that you watch it. It was really good. But Henry is thinking like the great Magnus Carlsen right now on how to win this chess
I'm
game.
gonna adjust all my pieces.
1, 2, yeah. If you've ever seen Magnus, you know.
See, this is the type of talking that I like.
Yeah.
Just this.
You know,
It's fun.
just being chill.
Just being chill, yeah.
Lock it in. What
is
something
There is an
upstairs.
earthquake happening above
Upstairs.
us. You can definitely hear that.
There's something.
People are dying.
We're sorry.
There's something
blood.
going on upstairs.
We're grateful for this space, though.
We are.
Yes.
We're
We're not
still
mad.
grateful. It's just there's a lot happening.
Shout out Brian
We
Rosie
should play
again.
pool on one of the.
Yes.
episodes.
Pull in the pod. If you want
Pool.
pull in the pod, DM me. DM us.
Just
Over
comment.
there,
Just
Henry?
comment.
Would you like to scoot over for a second?
Oh, if you can't see past my head.
Beautiful pool table.
Look at that.
We set it up so fancy so y'all can see it.
Yup.
It's in cinematic mode, so it
Just
might be
for my
blurred,
head.
but
Oh, yeah, you probably can't because it's in cinematic.
it's fine.
That's
but we
okay.
set it up all nice so you could see it.
We are really trying to get this a nice setup for you guys.
I think that this episode compared to last episode is
Already better.
much
light years.
way
It's
better
better.
produced.
We actually got a tripod so it's more centered and you can't see like under here.
Yeah.
and so
Actually, the tripod is a sniper pod.
I just heard somebody get deliverance.
Like
The tripod is for a gun, and then I have like a phone tripod on that tripod. So
we're trying real hard.
we are interceding.
We're gonna make sure that this is the best pod
Did
for
you
you.
go?
Yeah, I went. And so another good, like we were talking about when me and Henry over the weekend went on a trip to Columbus, and we went to.
Just from the videos, I can tell it was like
It was
top-notch.
bumping.
Because we weren't invited.
Bro,
I'm just joking.
you
I
gotta
was
cut that.
joking,
You
I
gotta
swear.
cut that. You gotta cut that.
And you just said it.
Are we ready to go?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll wait.
Anyway, yeah. So
I'll wait.
we went to Top Golf
do?
as well. I took your rook, and we
Oh,
played a lot of golf. We played 2.5 hours of golf. So he's stronger than death.
You're talking about Holly.
I was talking about Hulvey. We were in downtown Columbus, and let me tell you something. If you've never been to Columbus, it has Ohio State's campus on it. And Ohio State's campus is one of the largest campuses I've ever seen in my entire life. It stretches throughout the whole of inner city Columbus, and there are so many places to eat. And we ate at Smashburger. Glory to the God in the most high position. He is worthy and he is holy. And then we had Raising Cane's because the concert was at 8. And so after the concert at 11, we had Cane's. And the Cane's was wonderful.
I didn't get food. I just
Yeah,
got
you
a
just got a
lemonade.
big old lemonade. And then we had to talk about life. But it was a great moment.
Hate sin.
We all hate sin around here. And we will
Actually,
say that.
we love sin, but it's natural to love sin.
So we've had a couple technical difficulties, and you know that's
Yeah.
just a part of the show. That's
My
just
bad.
part of getting out everything, and you
We
know.
just got a new interface.
I
and
know. If
We're
you
not
could
plugging
tell.
it into the wall for some reason, but we're using batteries. And
Okay, I didn't know the battery life was so bad.
It eats
All right.
batteries.
It just ate two
like we
batteries
eat Taco
in
Bell.
like 30
No,
minutes.
but next time we're going to get an extension cord.
We are going to get the extension
Yeah, so
cord.
that
It's
won't
gonna be
happen.
it's gonna be perfect.
You just got to be patient with us.
Please do be patient with us, and whoever's
Please.
watching this, thank you for putting up with us for this long.
Yeah, thank you for watching.
If this isn't
This isn't
interesting,
the
you
end,
do,
but-
if this is not interesting to you, please tell us what you want.
Please, we want
'Cause we are
feedback.
struggling
Comment on
to
our
think of stuff
YouTube.
to say.
Yes,
Comment
oh, no,
on our
seriously though.
Instagram.
DM us or comment on our YouTube what you guys want us to talk
We're
about.
eventually going to get an email set up. I'm going to get that set up today
Why?
so that people can email us just in case they want to email something into the show. They don't want.
If we have our own email,
No,
it'd be way
that's
easier to
weird.
Yeah.
set up accounts.
Watch out for our Instagram lives.
We will be doing some Instagram lives,
That's gonna be
hopefully.
so great.
And so we
3 people.
It's a process, but we are doing our best for this process, and we're going to be doing the best that we can to build this podcast from the ground up. So
Did you go?
I did not go. I will go here in a second.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about the trip that
Yep. So there's doors
You
right
had
there.
Just finished talking about
that's the third that's the third time I've done that. We were talking about Raising Cane's, and after we ate there, this is one of my favorite stories to tell, and we're telling it on episode 2.
What happened?
We were at Fred's Pizza Kitchen.
Oh, okay. And we're gonna stop it right there.
And we
Yep. Nope.
something happened
Nope.
at
Can we
Fred's
please
Pizza
talk about
Kitchen.
it? Can we please talk about it? Please, please.
No, we can't.
We can share all of our.
Why not?
It's your turn.
You're right. It is my turn.
Pearson's calling me. Hold on.
Oh, we got a call from brother here.
Hello.
You stronger than death, church.
He's so strong.
Okay, what were we talking about?
So
Wait.
So many interruptions.
Listen. Every time every time it cuts, it'll just cut to one of you saying, "He's stronger than death, Church."
Literally
every single time you hear us say he's stronger than death, we just cut
we-
something
we-
out.
we-
Because we just don't know how to transition back into anything, so he just says he's stronger than death.
Well, because I mean, he is stronger than death, and so sometimes you just gotta
First,
declare.
If he's stronger than death, he's stronger than our struggles.
Ephesians 4:5. There is one Lord,
One God,
one faith, one baptism, and
But
one
yeah,
God.
we really like worship music, and so
Father of all, who was
So we
over
also
all,
quote the
in all,
exhortations.
yes, and so if
and
you
living
hear,
through all.
like what he's talking about right now is an upper room
Ephesians
exhortation
4:5 through 7,
through probably through 7.
20.
2012.
Dark place. and my roommate at the time, who was my cousin,
She had to move out. She said,
Tasha,
I gotta go. It's
I
too
gotta
dark
go.
in
It's
here."
too dark in here. But the Lord.
But the Lord came to me.
We love you, Tasha.
said,
Cobbs.
"Tasha."
Shout out Tasha Cobbs.
Get up
Get
and
wash your face. Yay!
Your Christmas praise.
And every day I walked out my deliverance. I had a revelation
check.
then that I will never
Never
forget. That I'm never alone now.
Never alone now.
I'm gonna stay right.
I'll stay inside.
Whoa! Okay.
You're still in check. Didn't change.
I'm just kidding.
Check didn't change.
He
we're
said,
in
"I'm
check?
just kidding. You can't."
You gotta tell me.
Now, I'm gonna stay right here.
Are we winning? We are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
You're winning.
I haven't been locked in.
Whoops.
Anyway,
Whoopsie. So, when we...
Brian Lindsay's at our church right now.
Yeah, Brian Lindsay's here.
Shout out
And
to Brian
so,
Lindsay.
I'm going to be seeing...
Kevin Wallace is coming Wednesday.
We're all in our
Yes.
church fits because
wait,
this
are
is
we going
between
to Jefferson
services.
Ave Wednesday, or are we listening to Kevin Wallace?
No, we're going to we're going to
We're
Jake.
going
We're going
to
to
Jake Cog
JCOG
in
when
3
you
weeks.
get out of purity.
Yeah, so... In 3 weeks, I'm going to Jacob.
JCOG coming your way.
Jefferson Avenue will be right.
Oh, okay. So it's not.
But yeah, the speaker Brian Lindsay's coming to our church tonight, and I'm going to be there the day of recording, March what is it,
2nd.
So March 2nd, we are
It
going
is
to.
March 2nd. If this comes out like June 5th, then
It's going to come out right
camp
before
starts.
camp. Yeah. Ooh, we should do a camp session.
I'm so
Oh.
excited for camp.
no,
That
we
would
should
be
do Camp
fun.
Arcade session.
Live.
Ooh.
Live.
We should just do
Live.
what we did last year, but it's our podcast.
Yes.
Hey, by the
Live
way,
audience.
The podcast
Live
that we
audience to
tried
ask
start-
questions.
Listen, the podcast that me, Leland, and a few other people tried to start was mine and Leland's idea, and then Britt literally told us that we should keep doing it, and then we turned it into. It wasn't my decision to turn it into a pickleball game.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, why did
Why
that
did they
turn
do
into a
that?
big-
Britt
I
literally told us
remember
to keep
I
doing it
asked
after
him.
camp.
I asked him why, and he was like, he gave me an answer, but I don't remember what it
Well,
was.
you know, this year we are getting episodes at our kids' camp and at youth camp. There's going to be episodes, and so be ready for those. Be on the lookout. But until then, we're going to be having hopefully our first guest
Yeah, I know. I was about to say, what do you guys want our first guest to
soon.
be?
Our first guest probably in the next couple weeks.
I'm excited.
How about
Uh,
T?
That'd be a good guest. He would be a really good guest. Terrence.
Leland. We got a lot of options.
Ooh, Leland. We'll
We'll think on it.
He's been a good supporter of the pod.
Yeah, I know.
We love you,
Oh
Leland.
my gosh.
Israel Matthews.
We'll be thinking.
Wow.
Blundered.
I
Wow.
could've done
Blundered.
I'm just kidding. I couldn't have it all.
You lost.
You're right again.
That's crazy.
I
And
acted
just
I
like
blundered,
that.
so you would take it.
Okay, my mic is way too
So
hot.
that was the end of the chess game.
Yeah, we just no. We should. Wait, take a picture of it so I can put it on the screen,
Yes. Okay.
like on chess.com though.
Oh yeah.
Like I'll take a picture of it and make it,
This is where I resigned.
because it's rook c8 takes and then
And then
rook
takes.
f8 and then takes and
takes.
it's mate.
That's mate. Unfortunate set of
just- I'm
circumstances.
just too good.
Yeah, you're too good. Well, folks,
He's too good.
How long have we been recording?
we've been recording for about an hour. So
Yes.
I'd say
Well-
by the time we cut this up, it'll be about 30 minutes long. 40 minutes
I
long.
think we should
Please.
keep going. for a
But
while.
I think we should probably end it here because, I mean,
I don't know.
I think we should end it
I
here.
think we should keep going. Because we're going to cut it.
I have got the doogie. So, guys, this is going to be the end of the podcast. This is episode 2. We were really excited to be here today. Do not forget, I know we've talked about it a lot through the podcast, our Instagram, the _inner circle. I think it's just. Let me look. Let me look.
While he does that,
Just look up the Inner Circle podcast and it's gonna come up.
It's inner_circle pod on Instagram and on YouTube in all caps, the Inner Circle podcast. We're going to get an email here soon. Please follow, message us on Instagram.
Please tell us what you want to see.
Yes,
please.
comment on our YouTube
We need
videos.
you
We
to
want
tell
your
us what you
feedback.
need.
We want your feedback, and
we
so
should have a
like and
guest within
subscribe.
probably if not
in the
this
next 6 weeks.
Yeah, bruh. If not the next week, probably the next week, and if
That
not
works.
that week, the next
Yes,
week.
we're gonna have guests soon.
Depends on how many days of my life I want to
Yes.
edit
Just
this.
depends on who's available.
Yeah, and so basically that's it. And
Like and subscribe.
we love you guys, and we love your support. All the glory to God.
And if you want to be a guest and you know us, let us know.
Yeah, text us. All right, guys. Well, we will see you in the next episode. This has been the Inner Circle podcast. We will see you next time.
Thank you.